All right, so Garion, who are you going to build around at center?
Well, I've been picking on the Dallas Mavericks basically all season long when it comes to opposing centers, and tonight they draw one of the best offensive centers in the league in Jonas Valanciunas. It's kind of weird we've gotten to this point, but he's $9,200. He's obviously coming off that huge performance in his last game, over 70 DraftKings points, 7 3-pointers. I don't necessarily think we can pencil that in once again, but the Mavericks have surrendered the most DraftKings points per game to opposing centers, and Valanciunas across his last 6 games has a usage rate above 32%, and he's averaging more than 1.5 DraftKings points per minute within that span of time. I just think he's going to absolutely demolish the interior of the Mavericks, especially if they don't have Kristaps Porzingis in this game. He's questionable, so that's something to keep an eye on. But either way, if Porzingis plays or if he doesn't, I think Valanciunas is in a smash spot.
All right, Nick, who do you think is in a smash spot at center?
Well, Nikola Jokic obviously is going to be a popular play tonight, as much as this is a pretty deep slate, especially at center 2 with Embiid playing 2, and of course Valanciunas, because the Magic are not a defensively efficient team, and they're one of the worst teams against centers. But speaking of not defensive efficient teams, I'm actually going to go for a little bit more value play here as another option outside of Jokic or Valanciunas. Robert Williams is supposed to be coming back tonight. He's not listed on the injury report. He's going up against the 76ers. They are in another bottom 10 team in defensive efficiency. And then when you look at like what Time Lord was doing before he got sick, it was 2 games that he ended up missing. He was a double-double threat. When he's getting his minutes, he's a double-double threat every single night, making his floor a little bit more reliable in that 5-6K range. And you look at what Mo Bamba did the other day against the 76ers too. He almost went off for 50 DK fantasy points himself. He's just a little more expensive than Robert Williams tonight. And the reason I just want to cite him again is because it was against the 76ers. So points can be scored, or fantasy points can be scored against Joel Embiid, no questions asked.